Hey guys, how's it going? It's not fishing. I'm not on a boat. I'm not fishing right now. I'm not a North American fishing challenge, and it's been really slow this year. I'm sorry. I know I hate myself. I wanted to put out a video every week, no matter what, but life happens. Weather happens. Weather happens. This fishing season was kind of a bust. Still plenty more time, but we're here for one reason today, and one reason only, and that is it's nearly August. It's a month and a half before bow season opener in Wisconsin. So we need to get the cameras out because none of them are out yet. And we got to do a lot of prep because we took all our stands down. We're fresh slate this year. And tomorrow specifically, that's why I have you guys here. That's why I have Google Earth up. Tomorrow specifically, we have a plan in mind. At bare minimum, I need to pick out a new stand location because we were sitting here, which had a lot of amazing advantages. No deer, no matter where they were, could see us. The cover behind us had always kept us hidden. That stand location has killed deer, has made memories forever. It's run its course. It's a perfect location for risk versus reward. It was not a lot of risk and it was giving a lot of reward. A lot of deer were coming in within shooting range. But what we learned last year is those mature bucks just aren't coming this way far enough. Specifically last year, we had our #1 hit list buck. He was coming out into this field. He'd come out either on this corner or he'd come out over here on this corner. And he was killed over in here. Somewhere in there. That tells me one thing. He was using these pines over here, probably as bedding, dictating which way he'd go that day. And then what I believe he was doing was hitting this open down in this ravine, using this northern side, coming up through here, and because this is a safe haven for deer here. This picture doesn't do it justice. This is thick weeds. Coming up through here, because we've seen them in here. Jordan saw them in here, specifically right on this edge, and then coming out to this field in whatever location. He felt safe. There's lots of cover. It was real thick. That's where he was traversing, and I foresee that happening again, no matter what. This is the plan for tomorrow. We're going from here to somewhere in here. We're moving 100 yards more north, and that does a couple things. One, this stand cannot be hunted in a southerly wind, no matter what. We could kind of get away with it before on this one because a lot of deer would come through this ravine on this side, come on the south side. It happened a few times last year, not a big deal. If we put that stand over here somewhere, we cannot. So we're eliminating our hunting possibilities. And the final thing we're doing is eliminating a lot of shooting lanes. We are now going to be kind of in the timber. That's why we're going out there tomorrow. We're going to go find a tree with the leaves up, because if you ever have hunted and taken a shot and hit a branch when there's no trees and you never saw it, you never knew it was there, if you went there at this time of year, you'd see every single branch. They're all covering all your shooting lanes. So we're going to find a tree right in here somewhere. Actually, it's like this. Right in this range of an area. That's step one, find a tree. How are we gonna shape that traffic to come down into here? The answer is a kill plot. We are absolutely going to spread. I found some, I think it's called no sweat seating. It's meant for things just like this. We are just going to rake off the top layer of whatever's there. It's probably just leaves. This isn't very thick down in here, this area. So I want to, somewhere in this range, boop, 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 boop. Find the ideal, non-canopy so it gets some sun. It doesn't need much sun at all, according to the bag and the reviews online. I haven't used it yet. Jury's still out, but it still needs some sun. All plants need sun. So we're gonna find enough sunlight baked ground in here. We're just gonna rake it, spread the seeds. And what that should do is come October, when those deer are feeding heavily and starting to rut, and those does are starting to move around a lot, and these deer are coming on this northern edge and getting into this thick stuff, what they're gonna start doing is coming down the ridge a little bit, hitting that kill plot. It'll be a little 4-man food plot. They'll be hitting that kill plot, and then hopefully, because we want our stand in here, you know, that's 42 yards that other hillside. So that's the goal, is to be able to get those deer to just come down to us, hit that food plot, and then go out to their main course meal, then go out to the thick stuff wherever they were headed, and vice versa. Coming from that thick stuff for the main food, coming back to try to find their bed. They're hitting that little last bit of green before they go off for the day, and it'll give us an opportunity to get a shot off. It'll give us that couple of seconds to you know, be ready while they're eating. We'll see them come in. It's not like they're gonna run through it. They'll stop, they'll feed a little bit, and then they'll move on. It'll give us fantastic opportunity, and that's the plan. Sorry there's no fishing, but hey. At the end of the day, it's a hunting episode. So let's get it. Like, I'm so pumped for the 2018 bow season this year. It's so far away, but not really that far away. Like, it's only a month and a half away until opener, which is a great time to be able to get on a buck because they're patterned at that time. They're bachelor grouped and they're patterned. It's really easy if you can get a camera in where you need it to be. Bucks are predictable. So if we can get one coming down this ravine and hitting this kill plot before he goes on his merry way, or vice versa, in September, and then sit there opening day, we might be sitting with some back straps opening evening. So, come with me. I'm about to go to bed, it's late. I worked a lot today, long hours, but the real work starts tomorrow. So, Jordan, I'll see you in the morning. This valley is pretty open like this all year round, which is kind of nice, but I don't know what I want to. I mean, there's already a lot of green down in here. If I make it more nutritious, something they want to come eat, I think that'll be perfect. Maybe clear out some of the saplings up there on that hillside with a chainsaw. I think I can get a plot down right through the bottom of this up this side, lengthwise. That should bring them down this valley more. Let's go walk up over here, see if we can find a tree for a tree stand. Huh? This is the thick stuff I'm talking about. I gotta take the chainsaw through it all, get myself a path somewhere to get in and out of here if this is where we end up wanting to be. Alright, so right now, making some progress. I'm staying to the clearer side. I'm not going straight through the thick stuff because I want to keep that thick stuff there along my my western boundary so that we can sneak in with tons of cover no matter what time of year it is. So I'm just cutting all the little trees down right through here so it creates a perfect little path. Once I'm done cutting, then I'll come back through and pull it all out of the way. We should have ourselves a pretty good trail. Alright, so you guys get a rundown on what we got here on this kill plot. Bam, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. All the way down, empties out into a ravine where a trail already existed. Our stand is about 35 yards that way. I already cut one shooting lane here. There was a natural shooting lane on the bottom. There's a field right here behind us. It's a hay field. It's not a holding field. They don't feed on there. Back through that way, through us, there's a cornfield. That's definitely gonna be a feeding. And that's the main course. Our field is just the appetizer. But we cut a path to the fence line as far as we could. We didn't cut on the neighbor's property. Cut a path to the fence line. Comes right down through here, right?
And on this edge of this food plot, the trail goes down into the ravine. So everything that comes into this food plot is hitting a natural barrier here and funneling one of those two ways. And both of those ways, we got shooting lanes from that stand about 30 yards away. So it's set up perfect. Hopefully it grows. And the final part of this is I got my best trail camera right there. And that's focused on both these exits. So if anything's going out that way, I'm gonna catch it on camera. If anything's going down in that way, I'm gonna catch it on camera. And it's gonna be really cool to see these grow, see if these seeds grow, how fast they grow. So if we have to do a refresher in September, late September, mid-September, we know how soon or late we got to do it. So there we go, boys. We got the kill plot set up. We got the trails seeded. I'm gonna go seed another area because I bought way more seed than I needed, and that's about it. I got one more trail camera put up, and that's on our entrance and exit trail. I'm going to put one up and to see what time deer are coming in out of there, so we know what time we got to go in out of there to not spook deer or be on the trail at the same time. Whew, it's been a long, hot day, and it's only been a couple hours, but it's pristine. It's pristine, baby. All right, I'm gonna get this camera set up, the last camera set up, and we're gonna keep moving on. More work. All right. Whoo, that's it. Everything's seeded. Everything is done. Jordan's just finishing up some mowing, some regular trails that just need to be mowed on a regular basis. Preparation. This is the earliest I've ever started hunting, preparing for hunting season. And that's probably why I've had such little success. So this year, we're putting in the sweat, we're putting in the work, and we're getting it done. Jordan worked a little harder than I did today, I ain't gonna lie. But hey, as far as this chainsaw goes, 40 volt Ryobi chainsaw, 14-inch, it did some work. If you're a hunter who's not logging, like you're not cutting up 12-inch trees into chunks for firewood, I think you absolutely invest the $200 for that. It's light, it's easy to get around and carry, and it cuts through some trees. No problem. And the verdict will still be out on the seeds. I don't have a bag left. It's the no sweat food plot and the throw and grow. I mix them on everywhere we put seeds to see if one didn't work, then hopefully the other works. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm pumped. Very, very excited for the season. Very, very excited to see if these kill plots and the trails work. We got all the cameras up today, so look forward to Trail Camera Tuesday coming fairly soon. I'm probably going to let these soak for at least 3 weeks. Come back at the end of August, mid-August, get the tree stand up then, I think, would be the best case scenario. And hope that everything's good, running, working. I got to cut one more trail through the weeds, but that'll be when we bring the tree stands out, I can do that. I don't want to cut that one too soon because I really don't want deer using that one. All right. That's it. That's it for the first episode of 2018's bow season. Yeah, food plots. This is the first year I've ever done one. So hopefully it works. You guys are along for the ride to learn. If you have any tips, tricks, obviously, you get the tools or you get the fertilizer. You do all these things, no matter what, they'll work. Like, if they get a little bit of sunlight and you do A, B, and C, they'll work no matter what. What the goal is what's the minimum needed to get it done? Because in that, kill plot back in there, you can't do much, and I don't want to spend the time back in there fertilizing and doing all the work. That's why I got the seeds that I did. Throw and grow is supposed to just work, So that was the idea behind those things. That's why I wanted to do it the way I did. I'm rambling now. Once Jordan gets back, we're gonna go grab some food, get some beers, and enjoy the rest of our weekend. So hope you guys enjoyed. Any comments you got, any suggestions, tips, if what you think my plan is stupid, let me know. I won't take offense to it. Hunting is an exact science, except it's not. And if you understand that reference, you know what I'm talking about. But until next time, I want to say I'll see you on the water because I should go fishing, but this is the hunting playlist. Until next time, see you in the woods.
Rain comes higher and
confused on what did this. I don't know what that could be. There's plastic all over. A bear grabbed something and bring it over here and eat it up. Weird. Either way, step 1, go get my pistol, get it on my hip. Step 2, get back to work.